Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I am so sorry that I am starting late. I do apologize about that. I was having technical difficulties today, so please forgive me. Count it to my head and not my heart. But today we are talking about sex and relationship. Hope everybody is up and well and doing everything great today. Let's go ahead and get started. Hope everybody got at least a pen and a piece of paper because we are going in and we're about to get started. Got it? Okay, good. Today we are going to be covering a lot, but let me just go ahead and first do some house rules and stuff like that. If you are new, please go ahead and like and subscribe. Make sure you like and subscribe to the page. Make sure you also go to the website and subscribe to the website. And make sure if you're not a site member, you subscribe and become a site member so that any news that we do today, anything that we talk about today, if you want to have further discussion, you can go there and go in the forum and put your comments and questions and stuff in there. And we can go head on. You all can also connect with me on the other social media sites like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I think that's it. I have Snapchat, but I'm like really not on there like that. I don't know. So let's go ahead and try to get into this conversation today. I'm gonna try to put these glasses like Ronzel Preppo had on the other day. Told you I had some. So let's go ahead and do this today. So today we're talking about sex and relationships. Y'all know I got my goodie bag and I'm ready for it. So y'all know that there is this thing out here called PEP. Really didn't know what PEP was. I was like, what is PEP? So I had this conversation. I was up late last night. Just hear me on this. I was up late last night due to the fact that it was a lot of stuff going on. I mean, just y'all. I was up late last night. I had to give y'all the live feed last night. I had to talk to y'all about just this foolishness. And I was up and I was like, okay, I'm tired, I'm sleepy, but I still got to get the people the good news. So I was up and I was like, okay, so we are just upset about somebody else's problems that are not our own, but we're not willing to have a conversation to the people about what's going on in the world. So right now, okay, wait, something's not going right. Hey y'all, good morning. Hey, good morning. So let's try to refresh my screen. So I don't know if you guys know that like I said, there's this thing called PEP and there's PrEP. So PrEP is pre-exposure to prophylactic. So it helps you, like, when you're having sex, it keeps you from getting a disease. Okay, so I want to throw some things out there so you guys know. So for the folks who are single and you're having sex, and then good morning. And PEP is for when you're having sex with somebody and you get exposed to AIDS, HIV. So I think that's something that we really need to know. We need to know because people are out here getting exposed to things and they don't know how to take care of it. But you got to understand that this medicine is very expensive. This medicine is very, very, very expensive. So if you are out here and you're having sex, you need to be prepared for some things that may happen. So anyways, where am I getting to? We need to learn how to talk about sex. Because it is a taboo. It is something that... Good morning, y'all. Good morning. It is something that is such a taboo because we're scared to talk about it, but we do it. I mean, we do it. We can have sex, but we're scared to talk about it. We're really scared to talk to our spouse about it. I don't know. Some of us are, but the others aren't. But we're scared to talk about sex. We're scared to talk about how we like to have sex. We're scared to say what we want during sex, but we do it. So we sit there and we're having sex, and then during sex we can be nasty and talk to each other nasty, but then when you're done, in your mind you're thinking, this ain't, they didn't do it right, or this, it wasn't all that. Why don't y'all communicate? Why don't y'all communicate? Well, I got some for your communication today. I got some for your communication. I got you. Don't worry about it. I got you. Just hold tight. Hold tight. I think I'm right. I hope I am. So, here we go. Okay. So have you all heard of the book called Kama Sutra? There's a book called Kama Sutra. So today, in our book of Kama Sutra, we're dealing with sexual language. Sexual language is this. Hold on. Let me get it for you. Because I want to be able to send you all the links. So while I'm talking about this stuff, and like I said again, forgive me. I was rushing this morning, and I was jumping on here trying to put everything together, and my computer and everything was going slow. So, on my Facebook, if you guys are connected to me on Facebook, I put like a discussion topics and everything like that of what we're going to be doing today. So again, everybody who is just now rolling in, if you all are connected to me on Facebook, I have 3 Facebook accounts. If you all are connected to me, you all know that what our discussions are. So, one is, why is sexual talk a taboo? Sexual talk, Kama Sutra, modern dating, safe sex, and getting tested. So right now we're talking about the Kama Sutra book. Okay, so I want to send you all this book. I want to send you all this book that I have. It's a PDF, so that you all will understand where I'm coming from, and we are not left in the dark. Okay? So I'm going to send you all this PDF, so you all who are in the, there we go. You all who are in the conversation group, in the live chat, good morning, Evelyn. Good morning. Here we go. There we go. So there's the PDF right there. I just sent it to you all. There's the PDF. You can copy the link and make sure you open it up in your own browser. It's a Kama Sutra book. It gives you detail. So when you all are in relationships or having relations, you can have detailed conversations and say, this is what I like. Now, hold on. This may get a little juicy. But while you're reading the book, you're going to get a little roused. You get a little roused. But just know, before you start, want to just start smashing and going forth and everything, read. Because it teaches you how to have sex. It teaches you the language. It teaches you about learning each other's body. And that's also, if you go to my Facebook, you'll see where it talks about sex positivity. Sex positivity is knowing your partner's fetish. Sex positivity is knowing your partner's fetish, okay? So this may be a little much for you today. So your partner may like, I don't know, sucking your ear, or licking your neck, or kissing your neck, or, like kissing down here, because, sometimes this is our spot. So, whatever you like to do, you get into it. You get into it, and you have fun. Sex is not about being so serious, You got to have fun with sex. Have fun with sex. Experience new things. Now, for me, I ain't going to go too far, because, I'm just not that person. I ain't going to go too far. They got stuff out here called fisting. I'm like, whoa, hey, I'm not going to do that to you. So, whoa, no. So anyways, know what your partner's fetish is. Know what your fetish is. Y'all, I hope my grandma ain't on here today, because she don't need to be hearing all this, even though, whatever. Anyways, know what your partner's fetish is. So, and then the sexual language, which is Kama Sutra, you learn what you like. You learn how to be sensual with each other. So take that link that I sent you all, use it, and just read it. I mean, it's a book, but learn to read. I want to teach you all to read. Okay, read. It's fundamental. It's fundamental. I'm not saying that right, but I'm saying it like that on purpose. It's fundamental. It's fundamental. It's fundamental. It's fundamental. Read, you all. Learn. Learn the different positions. Learn, if you're able to move, learn. And you have to learn your bodies. Learn your bodies. Everything is not just on your back. Sometimes you need to, move a little bit. Sometimes you may want to just throw your leg up on somebody like that, or put both your legs up here and it just holds you like that. I mean, just, have fun. Have fun. Don't just, we just gonna have sex. We just gonna have sex. No, have fun with it. Have fun. This is your life. Have fun. And in having fun, please be safe. Please be safe. So, we got that out the way. Y'all got the book. Please take your time today and read that. I'm not going to hold you long today. I'm just not. And I'll explain at the end why. Let's talk about modern dating. Let's talk about modern dating. Modern dating. Who to date, why to date, pros and cons. A lot of us, I got my mixed crowd. So a lot of us, we're dating people that, they may be CEOs, they may be, work at a gas station or work at, Sprint call center or whatever. Know the person that you're dating. Know your limitations. Know what you want to be involved with. Know if you're dating a fine person, you're dating a medium-looking person or ugly person. Know what you're willing to deal with. And everybody nowadays, it seems like people that we consider to be ugly, they still get played. But even with that, you all have to understand that everybody likes something. And just because you don't consider them to be a hot commodity, somebody's looking at them. So you need to have a conversation to say, hey, we're together. We're together. So I need you to be faithful to me. Just like we're teaching about sexual positions and language and stuff like that, I need your commitment. I need to know that you're going to be faithful to me. And until you get to that level, y'all know I got this blue bag. Y'all need to have the bag out. Hey, until we get to the level to where we understand each other and we're faithful to each other, you make sure you have them prophylactics around. You make sure you have, not prophylactics, but you make sure you have, for those who want to take PrEP, and you have PEP around if you need to, and then you also have, the sexual I want to say contraband. That is not the right word. Oh my God, this is so horrible. You make sure you have the condoms and the birth control and the pills if you take the pills. You make sure you have those things on hand at all times, because you never know what'll happen. You never know. So then, if you don't have condoms, you end up pregnant. And then, you don't have no birth control pills. Now you're in things that you're not ready for. Okay? So that's why I told y'all, make sure y'all keep the stuff on hand. I always have stuff. I always send people things, and I always tell y'all, if you need anything from me, just hit me up. Just hit me up. I'll tell you what I got. I'll tell you what I don't have. I'll tell you what's good, and I'll tell you what's not good to use. Because some people don't know what products to get. You get what I'm saying? I'm not looking at the dashboard right now, but give me a second. I know. I'm sorry. TK, I'm like, I should have called y'all last night, but I'm telling you, I was so upset. I was so upset after all yesterday and the foolishness with all of it. Today, I was going, okay, let's do this, y'all. Let's do this real quick. I'm going to jump off subject. I was going to switch today to tomorrow and tomorrow to today, because I really wanted to continue what I was talking about yesterday, but I think I might do that. I think next week I just might do that, because it seems like if I talk about sex before the weekend, that it may just go over well. Oh God, you got tea for me today? Oh. Anywho, so I may just end up doing that. So you guys look for the updated schedule that's going to be coming out. I'm going to switch Raw Cut Fridays to Raw Cut Thursdays, and Sex and Relationship to Fridays, because you know Fridays everybody like to go out and have fun, everybody like to do things, and so you know we don't never know what's gonna happen on Raw and Uncut Fridays. You know, we may go in, we may just have church, I don't know, but anyways, I think we need to talk about sex on Fridays. Okay, we'll talk about sex on Fridays, because you know you like to go out on Fridays and get your jiggies with it. So therefore, we're going to have the condoms out on Fridays. We're going to have the lubes out on Fridays. And we can do Raw and Uncut on Thursdays, because, you know, we can go off on Wednesday and we can, you know, go in and talk about everything. And then we may do a follow-up on Thursday. How about that? Y'all think that's okay? All right. Anyways, so let's get back to this. So you all are out here having sex. Well, we are out here having sex because I'm in a relationship and I have sex. That's where you did. Anyways, you guys are having sex. We're having sex. So we have to make sure until we are in that committed relationship or we get married that we use protection. So you use the condom. So men, this is for everybody, men, you need to know your penis size. Whatever your penis size is. Are you big enough? Are you big enough for a king size or a magnum? Are you big enough? Now, these are some big packages. Hold on, y'all. Y'all know I gotta give y'all examples. Don't think I'm finna get on here and be nakeds. That's a lie. Yes, we're gonna have Freaky Friday. Bob Burger, that is a good conversation. Freaky Fridays, yes. Freaky Friday Sexual and Relations. Yes, thank you, Bob. Yes. So, if you are big enough to be in these condoms, you know, we got the gold wrappers. We got the gold wrappers. If you are big enough to be in these, you need to be in them. Now, you got folks who are just, baby, you are just too huge. I don't know what that is. You out here looking like a whole elephant trunk. No, no, I don't know what you're going to do with that. I don't even know how in the word you doing. Who is taking this foolishness? Who? Trojan Tuesdays? I can't. I really can't. Y'all go. Anyways, learn your body. So, you know, some men are really large. They're really large. And, you know, it's like, okay. So if you're that dude, you need to be in these kings, you need to be in these magnums. If not, you need to get you a regular condom, and you have those. This dude said Wild Wet Wednesdays. Oh my God. Come on through. Oh, I love these ideas. We ain't finna have no condom dressing room. Not on here. I'm not finna put no condoms on for you. Now, what I will do is next week, I'm going to go by the Haven. I probably should have did this at the Haven, too, because that would have been good. Because we like to act up at the Haven in Memphis. Oh, yes, we are Christian. Yes, we are Christian. And I think with being a Christian, that you still need to know about sex. I don't know why that's not something that should be known. You know, everybody that's Christian, like, what? Anyways, I just got all the way confused right there. Like, just because you're a Christian, you're not supposed to talk about sex. See, that's what I said earlier. It's a taboo. It's a taboo in the church to talk about sex because we're scared. We're scared to talk about sex because we want it. We're horny. We're frustrated. And talking about sex in the church is like, oh, I don't want to get my emotions all riled up. No, you need to talk about it, because if you don't talk about it, hold on. If you don't talk about it, people are going to do it. And then when they do it and things go right or go wrong, then it's like, I never had a chance to talk about sex with anybody. I just went out there and did it. Well, this is why I'm here. This is why I'm here. So, Marquita, if you don't like the conversation and it's too much for you, I do understand and I respect that. And this may not be the conversation for you. You may want to come back on Friday when we have Raw and Uncut Fridays, because Raw and Uncut Fridays, we talk about church, we go in, we may even have a good old press service, or we may even just have a good old going off session about what we're frustrated with in the world, in church, and things like that. That's just it. That's just it. But today, which is sex and relationship on this Thursday, because next week it's not going to be that. It's going to be Freaky Friday, sex and relationships. Thank you, Bob Burger. We're going to do that. Anywho, so I want you all to understand about how the importance of knowing your bodies. Because when you're having sex, some people can't do everything. Learn your bodies. But while you're learning your bodies, make sure you all go out and get tested. I want to make sure that I'm covering everything, because I don't want nothing to happen based upon what I tell you. Based upon what I tell you, and then something goes wrong. So I want you to make sure you have all of your pills. I want to make sure that you have all of your condoms and your lubes and, your birth controls. And even just, if you just want to be abstinence. If you want to just stay abstinent, that's the word. Yes, that's it. Understand the importance of that. You may want to understand and learn about sex, because before you start having sex, if you are a virgin, before you start having sex, you need to know your body. You need to be able to, effectively know your spots, know what, is a no zone, know what is a yes zone. Y'all get what I'm saying? Y'all get what y'all? Okay. And Marquita, this is not a come for you. I don't want you to feel like I'm coming for you or anything, and I don't want y'all to come for her. This is not that. We're having a grown conversation that is going on, and it's nothing that we're coming for. This is not that. This is not a fight. We're not doing that. We're having a grown conversation. Anyways, so with these sexual pills, understand, you need to know your body. You need to go to the doctor and make sure the doctor is aware of what you're wanting to do. You get what I'm saying? Make sure that they are aware of what you are doing and what you're wanting to do. Some people want to take pills to get larger. They want to, men, this is for the men. You want to have larger penises. I don't know why that you want to have a larger penis. I just don't get it. Make sure you understand and you talk to your doctor, because if your heart is not healthy enough for that, you can have a heart attack and die. So in your mid-stroke, you getting it good, you go, you gone. So understand, every pill is not for you. You out here trying to take Cialis, Viagra, and some of y'all getting crazy and trying to do these horse pills. So, cause I was having a talk with somebody on you're welcome, Marquita. So I was having a conversation with somebody. They was telling me about how some of the porn stars and the strippers, they take horse pills to keep their stuff rock hard. And I'm like, that's dangerous. So you're going to take a pill. Hold on. I'm on sex pills. You're going to take a pill to keep you rock hard, but then that's going to be affecting your heart. That's dangerous, y'all. That's dangerous. Again, if you listen, we're going back to this. We covered all the sex pills and birth control and stuff like that. Women, even with you taking the birth control, consult with your doctor. Consult with your doctor. Consult with your doctor. Consult with your doctor, because you need to know what your body is able to handle. Okay? So, this goes back to knowing your body. Not just knowing your body for sex, but knowing what you can and cannot do. So, okay, wait. I can't do this right now. So anyways, so you go to your doctor and you tell your doctor about what you're wanting to do. Be honest. The only way that you can get help, even in going to the hospital, going to your doctor, you have to be strong enough to admit what's wrong with you, okay? So, go to the doctor and say, Doc, this is what's going on. I want to take this pill. I want to take that pill. I want to get on birth control. And let them know, let them be able to check you out, let them check your blood levels and things like that, because it will help you understand what you're able to do. I hope this is making sense. If this is making sense, y'all let me know. Okay, and also women do have enhancement pills too. They have pills that helps with their arousal. But let me give you a natural remedy. Women are emotional. So even in the talk of having sex, they're emotional, and you get to their mental and stimulate their mind, and you talk to them, and you got to get it's something very deep. See, men, it's more body than mental. Women, it's more emotional, mental than body. Okay, so it's that mental, emotional thing for the women, and you get in their mind and you stimulate their mind. Talk to them about how beautiful they are, how sexual they are. I mean, and just be kissing on that neck and stuff like that. It gets them stimulated, and you feel and you touch on their body, okay, while you're talking to them. You stimulate the God, you stimulate their body, you stimulate their mind, and they're going with you, and they feel connected to you. Now, men, it's a different story. Men, it's more physical. We see the body, oh, sexy, woo, and then you get to talking that stuff, and there they go. So once all of that, the men, women, or whatever, you get all of that together, and you're talking, and you're being very verbal, because everybody, some people like to be quiet doing sex, and it's kind of boring, but you got to be able to talk and have conversation during sex. This goes to play with knowing, your spot. You got your G spot, your V, you got your breasts, and the men, you got your testicles, your butts, and everything. When you know your body, and you're able to know your sensory, or places, and your everything's like that, you're able to have a better time, because sex is not just wham bam thank you ma'am. No, that's why you can't just be out here having sex with everybody, because it's work. Just like relationships are work, sex is work. You out here, what to do, when to do, how to do. You know how to get somebody sexually aroused. You get in that ear talking that stuff, and you just go, oh, baby, I love you. Oh, my God. Oh, I love your body. You're so sexual. Just all of that, Oh, my God, your neck is just so beautiful to me. And you just kissing on that neck, and again, this is not your normal Sunday morning Bible study. This is adult conversations. Okay, we go talk today about what we supposed to do. So when y'all try this stuff, because some folks like to have sex in the morning before they go to work. Hello. So y'all test it out. Have a conversation with your partner, your significant other, and say, baby, what do you like to do? What do you want to do? Because I want to make sure that you're pleased. I want to make sure that you're pleased. I want to make sure that, one, I'm pleasing you. I want to make sure, two, that you're pleasing me, because I don't want to be just doing something and you're like, okay, yeah, oh, you like that? You like that? And, we get to calling each other names and stuff like that. Sometimes we call each other, for colored people, we call each other N-words and all this other stuff, and then we just get to cussing at each other and stuff like that. That's when you really in it and stuff. So, to find me on Facebook, this is just a side note. To find me on Facebook, look up KingJivesShow or look up my name, Demario Q Jives. Look me up like that. So, I have 3 Facebook pages. So I have Demario Q Jives, and then I have Demario Q Jives 1, I'm sorry, 2 and 3. So, again, we're back to this. Be able to talk, because once you are having that conversation and you know what works for you, you know what doesn't work for you. If you don't like nobody touching your breast, or maybe you do like somebody touching your breast, I don't know what feels good for you. What feels good? Because if it feels good, I'm telling you, when you get that, I'm telling you, it's great. And while you sitting up here pumping your brains out for a whole hour, it may not even take an hour. Because when you know what works for you, baby, you'll be flip-flopping and working and twerking and twerking and rolling around and carrying on, and you'll be like, oh my God, I just came. This is great. Like, I'm going to have to try this again. Like, wow. Oh, that's why foreplay is good. That's why I told y'all, get the Kama Sutra book. I'm going to drop this link in here again, just so you know. There's that link again. There's that link again. That's the Kama Sutra book. That's the Kama Sutra book. So I'm going to make sure that even after this video posts, that you all have this available in the link. So I'm going to make sure it's already here, because I know once this goes live on the website and also on YouTube, that it's available for you. So, we have to be able to know each other, okay? So some men, again, this is for the men right now. However you're shaped, you know, your sexual organ, however your penis is shaped, because every man's penis is different. Sometimes it's straight, sometimes it's curved, sometimes it's, long and just do like this. I don't know how you get like that. I don't even know. But however you're shaped, just know, you need to know that your partner needs to be able to adjust to you, okay? So whether you're male or female, you need to be able to adjust to what's going on. Because somebody be trying to shove something in you, and you be like, oh. So anyways, again, you got to be able to have that conversation and to be able to go in this thing the right way. Okay, so, y'all got the link. Got to make sure, I'm going to put all this information on the website. I'm going to put all this stuff on the website and make sure that if any detail that I missed or may have left out or whatever is going to be on the website, because I think it's very important that we understand our bodies. If we understand our bodies, I think we'll do a lot better. Do you agree? I think so. Okay, good. We need to be able to make sure that we understand these things. So, we need to understand how our bodies are working. We need to make sure that we go to the doctor. Some of us are older that are on here. We're older. You need to understand what your do's and don'ts are. You need to understand what your limitations are. Once you understand those things, it'll help you as well. You need to understand like how far you can go. And then once you understand how far you can go, have fun. Have fun. Y'all, this ain't 1940. We just ain't laying on our back. Be experimental. Get that Kama Sutra book and learn and learn and learn. Fundamental thing is learning. Learn what you can do. Learn and enjoy. Sex is not about just up here pumping and sweating. No, have fun. Talk to each other. Baby, it's learn how to do sexual conversation. Learn how to do sexual conversation. When you learn how to do sexual conversation, you'll love having sex more and more often with who you're with. Now, this ain't something that you do with everybody, because some of y'all like to be doing this little one-night stand foolishness, and huh? Oh, he had green discharge coming from his penis. Oh, that's nasty. Oh. She tell us she need to go get checked. And he need to go, that sounds like he got an STD. Y'all, next week we're going to be talking about STDs too. Ooh. Man, then probably throughout the week I'm going to be putting some things up in the forum. Oh. Oh, Jesus. Ooh. Okay. You tell her if he's having discharge and stuff like that coming from his penis, he needs to go to the doctor ASAP. Go to the nearest clinic as soon as possible, because that's gross. That's nasty. That's nasty. Go to the nearest clinic, and I'm gonna need you to get that no. So, matter of fact, let's stay right there. Let's stay right there. Let's stay right there, y'all. When I tell y'all to go to the doctor, it's not just about to learn your body and everything. Go to the doctor and make sure you are tested out. Make sure that you're functioning right. Make sure that you don't have any sicknesses or diseases. Make sure your doctor knows what's going on with you, because this is something very serious. Thank you, Charlene, because that was very helpful. You told her to go to the... Oh, gosh, she had herpes? Oh. Oh, my. Anyways, okay. Okay, yeah. She needs to make sure she go to the doctor as soon as possible so she can get all that tested out, because we don't need to, we don't need to spread anything. And there's this new form. Thank you, Bob. There's this new form of gonorrhea that's out now that if you catch it, they said that it's almost uncurable. So that's why I said you all need to be very wise and read. Go to the doctor, get tested, go to the clinic. They do have classes out here about, sex and relationships and stuff. And then you do have King Jives Show. Hey, you have me, because I try to, put this stuff out here for you. It is really good for you all to know what's out here. When you go to these things, they give y'all packets. Hold on. They give y'all, well, this is one of them. Hold on. They'll give you all packets, and it'll have charts on it, okay? It'll have charts to explain the different type of diseases. It'll have charts on them to explain what the do's and the don'ts, what's curable, what they say is uncurable, and I cannot find it. Oh, no, I got it. Okay, it should have the thing in here. I guess not. Okay. Well, I'm going to have to go by the Haven probably later on today, and I'll make sure I get all this stuff. You need to know what is good for you, okay? As far as taking pills and sex and stuff like that. You need to make sure, you need to know everything. Sex is beautiful, but it's also a dangerous thing. Sex can be ever so great, ever so wonderful. They can be able to put that mug down. But if you are not careful, somebody can give you something that you're not ready for, and it could take you out of here. AIDS and HIV is not a gay men's disease. So I need y'all to be very educated in that. It's not a gay disease. It's everybody's disease. If you out here having reckless sex, it is a dangerous thing. AIDS and HIV, gonorrhea, syphilis, every type of STD out there. It's dangerous if you do not take care of yourself and be wise. You may catch something. Now, this is serious. We babe, we could talk about, stroke you up, don't mind. We can talk about all of that, But if you are not careful, you will catch something that you're not ready for, okay? You'll catch something and you'll be sitting there looking crazy, like, oh, no. Wait, hold on, wait. Oh, I like that one. Hold on. We're going to go to marching band. That's my song. you end up catching something that you're not ready for, okay? And that's why we have to be careful. So, like Charlene was saying, her friend, when they was having sex, he had green discharge. You need to get that stuff checked out. And then if he's having green discharge, this is something that's been going on for a while, and he's never had it taken care of. Therefore, his body is just probably going through some crazy stuff, and it's going to be difficult to clear it up. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. Yes, if you use a condom, you would be able to prevent a lot of this. This is why I said you cannot be out here having multiple sexual partners. Do you get what I'm saying? If you all are just now coming on, you're gonna have to replay this. All right. So again, having multiple sexual partners is not a good idea. It's not a good idea because you think that it's just you and them, and that's it. Well, you might be having sex with you and them, and this person and that person, because things are being passed around real quick, and it's crazy. It's crazy out here. So I want you all to be careful, okay? A lot of this information, if not all of this information, I'm going to put on the website. I'm going to put links on the website. I'm going to put, what you all need to do. You all need to make sure that you find your nearest clinic in your area so you can go get tested. I know here in Memphis, Tennessee, if you want to go to a clinic, I think there's one, I forgot where it's at. But you go to the clinic and you can pay $10, or sometimes it is free because it's a government agency. Either it's free or you pay a fee like $10 or something, or $5, and you can go and get tested to know your status. It's good to know your status. So it would be good to go pretty much as often as you're having sex. So if you're having sex frequently, you need to go every month or every 3 months. But for the rest of everybody else who kind of like does stuff every now and then, go every 6 months or every 3 months and get a checkup, do a follow-up. Okay, I know I've been having sex probably 2-3 times a week. I need to go and get a follow-up just to make sure I'm good. And I know some of these deep folks probably gonna be here. You ain't supposed to be telling folks. No, listen, this is serious. This is serious because this is what's going on in the church. Folks are having sex in the church, but they don't want to talk about how to stay protected. Well, you just need to be protected in the arms of Jesus. No, listen, that's nice. That sound real good. But the Bible also says that I have my people perish for the lack of knowledge. And it also says I have you not to be ignorant. Okay? So if you know how to read, I'm going to need you to go to the website and read all this stuff. Okay? Read this stuff. I don't want you to be sick. I don't want you to come up with nothing. I don't. So, we're going to put some stuff out there. If you guys have any questions for me, please let me know. Good morning, loves. Hey. And I know y'all, I did come on late. And I know some of y'all were probably up late up late last night too, because if y'all are connected to the church circle like I am, my Facebook was lit. Like, seriously. It was lit. And I was a little disturbed because of the conversation that was going on. We was there up late because of the conversation that was at hand. It was a bit much because it was just like... And again, I think if people direct their concerns to the right area, then we'll be okay. But I think in the church world, we're just a little disturbed. I mean, it's just really horrible. But maybe they just need to have them some good sex. When you have good sex, your mind be like, okay, you know what? I can take on the world. You get, baby, sometimes you just need it in the morning. Sometimes you need it at night so you can go to bed and get some rest. That's why I said, know what you want to do. Talk. Have this conversation. It's a shame that you've been married 4, 5 years, 20 years, and you're bored in the bedroom. Period, probably. You're bored. Talk to your partner and know what they like. Because if you're getting cheated on, it's probably because you're not having these type of conversations. If you're able to have these conversations, I am sure. Good morning, Callie Boo. If you're able to have these conversations, hey Jonathan, hey TK, TK, I already talked to you. If you're able to have these conversations, I promise you, will be a lot better. I promise you, we won't be having funerals for people and we covering up talking about they had cancer. I promise you, if we have these conversations, that we won't be, my nephew, he died from AIDS, or my niece, she got AIDS, and, they done caught this old gonorrheas and stuff. I promise you, we'll go a lot further. So, y'all, please, 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 share this video. Next week, it'll be a little bit better. I promise y'all that I am going to get some rest, because I stay up trying to get stuff done, and then I have to deal with foolishness and put out fires. So I'm going to get some rest. I'm going to do my best not to be up at night on this live chat going off and trying to straighten out people, because I'm telling y'all, I don't want to slip. I don't want to slip. Like Paul said, I almost slipped. I don't want to slip and go off and start cussing. Y'all have this midnight cussing season going on. Praise God. And I'm going to put these reading glasses on, and I'm really going to go in. See, I'm trying to tell you right now. So, let's do that. It's okay. It's okay. Now, one thing I will say this before I get off, because this ain't gonna be a long one today. One thing I will say, and that's this. As far as King Jives go, I am a man that I love to educate. I love to get educated. I love to have wisdom. I love to learn new things. I love to have knowledge. The Bible says my people perish for the lack of knowledge. I would be remiss if I did not explain to you all about the do's and the don'ts and what's good and what's not. Because I think for someone to have knowledge and don't share it, it's foolishness. It's ludicrous. Because if I have the knowledge to share with you, I want you to know what is going on. Okay? This is my kingdom here. This is my pulpit. This is my church, United Kingdom Ministries. Praise Him. So, you go to my United Kingdom Ministries Facebook like page. You can go there and you're going to get the same information. You're going to see a gold logo there. If you don't see that gold logo, that's not me. So I have a gold logo on my United Kingdom Ministries page. This same information will be on that page. You go to KingJivesShow like page. That same information is going to be there. I do have different groups. Same information is going to be there. All of my Facebooks, the same information is going to be there. That's why I put the schedule out, because I want people to be educated and be knowledgeable. If you're not educated and you're not knowledgeable of what's going on, you're going to perish. You don't want the wool to be pulled over your eyes and then walking around because you don't know. You need to know everything. If you're having sex with somebody, you need to know everything. Because if you don't know, somebody can give you something that you're not ready for. Now, let's say you're having sex with your ladies. Everybody's not gay. Ladies, you're having sex with your man. And he out here, as somebody would say, tipping and dipping. He ain't tipping and dipping. He out here tipping and dipping, and he brings something home to you. Who knows who he's having sex with? And that's not degrading who he's having sex with, but who knows who he's having sex with and how he's having sex. He may not be having clean sex. He may be having dirty sex. Because you at home, baby, you make sure you clean it up, make sure, smelling good and everything. He out here being dirty. But he bring dirty dick home, and give you a dirty disease that you ain't ready for. Because you done cleaned up, you done got it ready and everything like that. Now you got something that you were not prepared for. You wondering why you coughing. You wondering why you scratching. You wondering why you got mucus and stuff coming from certain areas and you got a smell like, why my coot cat smell like this? You know, I mean, now you got to go to the doctor and get checked out because somebody was out tipping and dipping. So that's why it's important to talk and stay committed to one person. I am an advocate for one person. I'm an advocate for safe sex. I'm an advocate for knowledge. And, you know, if you want to be abstinence and you want to walk down that road, I'm going to tell you, there are toys. Ooh, we supposed to be saved. We supposed to be... Listen. I don't know why we are teaching things like this, that we ain't supposed to talk, that we ain't supposed to keep ourselves together, because I'm going to tell you right now, if you don't keep yourself stimulated and everything, you are going to be a frustrated human being. So, baby, if you want to live that abstinent life and you want to really be on the up and up, and you know, for the ones who don't want to have sex and you want to just be pure and holy, praise God, and you don't want to be, you know, you just want to be right. Yes, you want to be right. Get you a toy. Get you a toy, baby, and just make sure you just keep yourself together. Because you're going to be a frustrated, angry person. Do you hear me? They got toys for men. They got toys for women. You get you one and you make sure. You make sure that you handle what you need to handle. Because we don't need you walking around here being an angry woman, being an angry man. Because if you're going to represent abstinence, you need to be happy about being abstinence, not mad. Because it's sad to have a mad person who said they're abstinence because you're not enjoying it. You mad. And you don't need to be mad. You just go get happy. Go get you something, go somewhere and sit down. Because you can't say, I'm happy with Jesus all the way. Get on away from me. No, go get you some. Go get you some. I want to see a smile on your face. So what you gonna do? I want you to be able to get a smile on your face. And if need be, do like R. Kelly said, go half on the baby. You ain't gonna have a baby if you do what I tell you to do and you use protection. But while you using protection, act like you going half on a baby. Did you catch that? Do it so good you can go half on a baby. You hear me? Anyways, I love y'all. I'm going to get out of here because I don't want to take up too much of y'all time today. I'm going to make sure that all this information that we're talking about right now is actually on the site. So if you guys, I'm going to put it on the link. We'll put it on the link right here. There's a link. Again, this is the third time I posted up there. Take the link. Read the Kama Sutra book. Read the Kama Sutra book. It's going to be very helpful. Okay? It's going to be very helpful to you. If you guys are not used to reading sexual content, I'm going to need you to get used to it. You know, in this arena, we're going to be educated people. We're going to be smart people. We're not going to be dumb. You know, we're going to read. We're going to read. We're going to examine everything because I don't want anything to happen to any of my followers. I don't want anything to happen to any of my subscribers. It is important and very imperative that you read and become knowledgeable. Yes. TK, you hear that music? Half on a baby. So again, like I said, I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. And I don't want to see anything happen to you. I don't care what type of relationship you're in. Whether it's male and female or man or woman. I don't care. I want you all to be healthy. He said, I want you to prosper even as your soul prospers. So I want your soul to be fed with knowledge, with substance, something that you can take today and use tomorrow, something you can take today and use on the weekend, use throughout the week, use 2 months down the road, use 3 months down the road. Because if you get something that's of substance, I felt something right there. I felt something right there. If you're able to get something of substance, you'll be able to use it later on in life, and you'll remember it. Because a bunch of yelling and screaming, it don't get you nowhere. It's the same way in church. A bunch of yelling and screaming don't get you nowhere because you don't even remember what they're talking about. It's the same thing in sex. Man, all you do is scream, oh, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. I hope you don't do it like that. You ain't gonna remember nothing. You just like, was it good? Yeah. You sure it was good? Yeah, I guess. So, I want you all to use this knowledge. Use this knowledge today because it's going to be helpful. I want any of you that are new, make sure you subscribe, okay? Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. Go to the right side of this screen and hit that subscribe button, that red subscribe button, and that bell, okay? And make sure you hit it. And there's going to be a notification thing that pops up. Make sure you hit that notification so you can make sure you get the emails. Make sure you get the alert because it will send you an alert to when I come on. So I'm going to make sure that I come on every morning. Make sure I come on every morning at 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. So if you're on the West Coast, that's a couple of hours back. So it'll be a little early. But you just need to be prepared to get up a little early to get this good old hot tea, this conversation, this good raw cut, whatever we doing. Make sure, because King Jives is going to be right here at 8:30 a.m. every morning, except for Sundays and Saturdays and stuff like that. If I'm led to go on the weekend, I may pop up on the weekend. Anyways, make sure you all are going to be. Rodney, I'm going to make you the moderator really quick. So I have two moderators. I got Tim and I have Rodney. So make sure you guys are up and at it, and make sure so we can get all this stuff. Sometimes you may even need to get a notepad so you can write some stuff down, because again, it's a fundamental thing to learn. You know, we have fun on here. We talk crazy. You know, I ain't slipped up yet. I think I haven't. I ain't slipped up and cussed nobody out yet. I felt like it last night. But we are doing our best. We are doing our best. We're building a team here. We're building a mighty army of educated, smart people, and we're going forward. I don't want y'all to say when y'all get on here, you're not learning anything. If y'all learning something, if you're learning something, respond to me and just say, hey, you know, King, I'm not getting nothing. King, you know, I'm not getting fed. Say, you know, if you're learning something, tell me that you're learning something. You know, if you enjoy these morning talks and conversations, you let me know. And y'all can thank Bob Burger. Y'all can thank Bob Burger because Fridays is going to be freaky for next week, not tomorrow, because tomorrow is still going to be good morning, y'all. Good morning. Good morning. Y'all can thank Bob because next week, Fridays are going to be called Freaky Fridays, Sex and Relationships. Okay? That's going to be Friday for next week. So, thank Bob for that. I'm going to have people on here helping me. And I may have people to come on here with me sometime, just to add. But until then, this is what it's going to be. You're going to have King here. I love y'all a lot, and I appreciate y'all for rocking with me so far. Again, if you guys have missed the conversation, I am going to be loading this up as soon as I get off. So if you miss anything, head on over to the website. So you might want to have the show going live here. You may want to have the website there so you can be typing stuff in there, questions and concerns and stuff, so that as soon as I get off, I can help you, okay? So here's my thing. If I get a doctorate degree, it's going to be in education or graphic design or something, because I'm willing to help. What is the purpose of having a doctorate PhD degree? It's to educate and to make people aware. A doctorate degree it's pretty, you're a doctor. You're committing surgeries. That's not even right. I'm sorry. I'm committing. You're educating people on what needs to be done. A doctor is a person that went through the steps to be educated because they have to pass along the knowledge. That's the purpose of having a doctorate degree. It's not so that you can look good, sound good, or be wonderful or anything like that. A doctorate degree is so that when you get your PhD degree, you're educated enough to pass along the knowledge. Paul told Timothy, you got to preach with your life. Now that's for all the Christian folks on here. Marquita, that's going to be the little word of knowledge right there real quick. You're going to have to be able to pass along the knowledge. If I get a doctorate, I am passing along my knowledge. I can't pass along foolishness. I can't pass along stupidity. I got to pass along knowledge that's going to be helpful to my generation, maybe the generation before me, and maybe the generation that's going to come before me. Okay? I got to pass along the knowledge. If I don't, then I'm not going to be a success, and I'm going to be a failure. But until next time, I'm not out of word, but I am out of time. I love y'all, and I appreciate y'all, and I'll see you guys on tomorrow morning at 8:30 a.m.